Hello there. In this lecture, you will come to know about various types of decisions and the process of decision making. Decision making is the process of choosing the best alternative for reaching objectives. Organizational decisions differ in a number of ways. The following bases are used to classify the decisions. Firstly, purpose of decision making. Next is levels of programmability, and lastly, knowledge of outcomes. Let's try and discuss each one of these. Depending on the purpose of decision making, the decisions can be classified into three categories: strategic planning decisions, management control decisions, and operational control decisions. First of all, let's have a look at strategic planning decisions. These are the decisions in which the decision maker develops objectives and allocates resources to achieve these objectives. These type of decisions are long-term and involve huge investment and effort. These are taken by top-level managers and develop overall organizational goals, strategies, policies, and monitor the strategic performance of the organization and its overall direction in the political, economic, and competitive business environment. For example, launching a new product, acquisition of another firm, etc., are included in the same. Next is management control decisions. The management control level managers take this decision. These decisions are taken by the managers at the middle level who develop short and medium range plans, schedules, budgets, and specify policies, procedures, and business objectives for their subunits of the company, and allocate resources and monitor the performance of their organizational subunits, including departments, divisions, process teams, project teams, and other work groups. For example, product mix planning decisions fall in this category. Operational control decisions deal with day to day problems that affect the operations of the organization. These decisions are taken by managers at bottom level and develop short range plans, for example, weekly production schedules. The decisions direct the use of resources and the performance of tasks according to procedures and within budget and schedules, and are established for the teams and other work groups of the organization. For example, production scheduling decisions, inventory control decisions like product to be produced for the day, etc., are included under operational control decisions. Decisions are also taken on the basis of levels of programmability. On this basis, proposed are two types of decisions: programmed or structured decisions, non programmed or unstructured decisions. We have learned about them before, however, let's discuss them again. Let's first discuss programmed or structured decisions. These are also known as programmable decisions, and they can be pre planned. They have their well defined nature and structure, and it is possible to specify algorithms or decision rules for such type of decisions because of their well defined structure. These tend to be routine based and are frequently repeated, and they can be made through habit by operating procedures and other accepted tools. Second type of decisions are non-programmed or unstructured decisions. These are not pre-planned and no pre-specified procedure is included in them. They reflect to the occurrence of an exception. It is not possible to specify algorithms or decision rules for them. These do not have a well-defined structure and nature. These are not based on routine in nature, and they are taken once in a while, that is, their frequency of occurrence is less. In these type of decisions, sufficient time has to be spent on the design phase, and they are handled mostly by strategic planning level managers and cannot be delegated to somebody else. For example, introduction of new product or planning for research and development. Another approach of classifying decisions is the level of knowledge of outcomes. An outcome defines what will happen if a decision is made or a course of action is taken. When there is more than one alternative, the knowledge of outcome becomes important. On the basis of the level of knowledge of outcomes, decision making can be classified into three categories: decision under certainty, decision under risk, and decision under uncertainty. Decision making under certainty takes place when the outcome of each alternative is fully known. There is only one outcome for each alternative. Decision making under risk occurs when there is a possibility of multiple outcomes of each alternative and a probability of occurrence can be attached to each outcome. Decision making under uncertainty takes place when there are a number of outcomes for each alternative and the probabilities of their occurrences are not known. With this, we end this lecture of decision making. Have a good day. Thank you.